Good, 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 good afternoon, or morning, or evening. How is everyone today? Today we're going to be doing more quests in AFK Journey. Will this really end? Will he let the fire go out? Is this the end of him now? Dying king with a crumbling crown. Will he let the fire go out? Hello, Stabby. Welcome in. How are you? Will he let the fire go out? Okay. It looks like everything is well prepared. I was playing AFK Journey. I've been taking a slight step back on AFK Journey because I don't have much to do right now. I guess I could go like diamond hunting and then like collect everything that we can, you know, like in this like section in the map. I guess I could do that off camera. Will this be the end of him now? Alright. Alright. And hello, Kuzi! Kuze. Is it? How do you say it? I'm gonna totally ignore the Primal Lord. I do not care. So let me actually see if there's anything else. I don't think anything has been unlocked yet. Yeah. I guess we could do work hazards. It's a time-limited event, so we might as well do it now, right? Let's go. Will this be the end of him now? I wonder what this is. Like, what is it exactly? Wait, let me actually... No, that's a merchant, right? I kind of want to see if there's any new fashion that I can buy from this specific location. I'll take a stroll through the streets and see how South Lauren has been these days. What is the commotion about? Is there a fight? That guy's gone mad. I'm surprised he actually managed to pronounce it. Wow. Thank you. I thought it'd get better after he got suspended. Suspended? What happened? I didn't say what happened. Greetings, Magister. Why does her top look better than mine? So my top looks kind of similar, but hers is like more bedazzled. This guard, under my command, was suspended after a verbal dispute with a colleague. However, there's something off about his condition this time. He got into a conflict with a colleague who reviewed his report, and that led to his it led to his suspension. Let me actually get my drink. Ooh, and let me actually open. I didn't open so much. Hold on. I actually have none of my phones in front of me right now, which honestly is really crazy. I should have done better about that. Will this be the end of him now? Thank you so much for the bonk. I guess I earned that. I guess I earned that bonk, and thank you so much for the stretch as well. And the head pat the bonk. Oh. Will this be the end of him now? I'm actually charging my vacuum right now, not my phone. Dying king. This is a new vacuum, so I'm just charging it to see how it goes. Will this be the end of him now? I'm gonna detach that. Dying king of a crumbling crown. And thank you so much for the candy. I appreciate it. You know, I should put a sound for everything that happens. I don't know why I struggled so much today. Okay, I have a Coke and a water. I think I'll actually save the water for when I get an official hydrate. And then we'll do Coke. I actually shook that one by accident. And I have a cookie. Let's eat it together. Ready? 1. See, look at all these. Thank you so much for the head pat. I'm gonna grab it. Oh no, I couldn't get it. So let's go ahead and eat this cookie. Delicious. Isn't it weird? How coffee, like caffeine, makes you thirsty, but you're drinking? To me, that's so strange. Like, I get it. I get it. It just feels weird. To get reinstated, he must submit a letter of apology, a self-assessment report, and a formal petition. I can see he's making a sincere effort to fulfill the requirements, but the thing is, the petition has a strict format to follow. When the same colleague reminded him to amend his petition just now, he immediately snapped and lost control. Amend? No way! I'm quitting! He used to be a mild-tempered man, you know? I feel like there's more to his condition than just change in temperament. He seems to be in a good mood. He seems crazy. Who's crazy? Definitely not me. You're talking about whoever made the rules about the handwriting size, formatting, and the number of revisions. He's kind of right. Like, if there's a handwriting size and the number of revisions that needs to happen, that's too much. You're spreading dirt about me, aren't you? I knew it. You just want me to keep revising my work. I won't be the only one who suffers. Everyone's going down with me. Maybe I should take you all down first. I will pulverize you, sir. I have like, I don't have to stand alone. I got a whole army with me right now. I won't make any revisions. There's nothing wrong with me. Ah! He's really losing it now. How is everyone today? Will this be the end of me now? Will this be the end of him now? I'm actually gonna stop charging this phone over there, because I have a few little charging areas. Well, 2 specifically. So I think I'll stop charging this phone for now, so I can see YouTube chat faster. Will this be the end of him now? Okay. After a struggle, you finally manage to subdue Kosher, though he's still shouting and flailing around. Meanwhile, there's a stir among the onlookers, followed by someone's hurried footsteps. Then a familiar figure appears before you. What's going on here? Harley? Is this Kosher? You know him? Yeah, that's him. Hello, Mark. Welcome in. You are always welcome to drink tap water. I personally don't drink tap water, but if you want to, you can. I don't remember Kosher being this energetic. Never will I revise my work again. It's pointless. Let me go. I'll make you regret this. His shouting makes little sense, and it's hard to reconcile this with this calm demeanor he once had. Indeed, come to think of it, he was already acting strange when he was suspended last time. And hello, Monster. LOL! Monster, you're hilarious. The secret's that in me, I'll never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Indeed, come to think of it, he was already acting strange when he was suspended last time. Kosher's always been the most well-mannered one in my squad. He often helps people out. There was a time when he was constantly asked to revise his work. He kept complaining about headaches, and then, out of nowhere, he just snapped. And he's having it again today. Could it be a new symptom of corruption? No, he seems just tired. To be honest, he seems tired of having to constantly revise things. He still looks the same, just much stronger and louder. I think it's just a breakdown. I don't think he's corrupted. I don't think he's just crazy. I don't think it's either, to be honest. I don't think he's corrupted, and I don't think he's crazy. I just think he's burnt out. Like, he's burnt out. He's been living in a corrupted system his whole life, and then now they keep telling him to change things. I'm gonna say I don't think he's corrupted. Right? I know a thing or two about corruption. Plus, he's still sane, while the corrupted act completely like beasts. You have to get an idea what's going on with Kosher. You seem uncertain. Just let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best to help you. I think he's sick. I can make him a potion. Oh, do you mean Kosher's madness is caused by a regular ailment? I thought magic was the cause of his condition. If he's just sick, we can leave him to the care of the priests. It isn't a regular ailment. Can you get some herbs for me? Now I'm confused. Alright, just tell me what you need to prepare the potion. Harley, you can watch over Kosher for a while. If his ramblings get unbearable, just stuff his mouth with something. No problem. Just leave him to me. By the way, did you two say that he's sick? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Kosher's a great guy. I hope he gets well soon. With her here, you don't have to worry. You can tell Kosher's condition stems from an agitated emotion. Based on what Harley and Zara have told you, the trigger appears to be excessive stress from overworking. Bro's just burnt out. You decide to make a suitable potion for Kosher using herbs sourced locally. First, add hexaflower to help Kosher see the beauty of life through its sweet taste. Then throw in some bitter berries to help Kosher face the harsh reality and pull himself together. Finally, use some frost crystals to soothe Kosher's headache and calm his emotions. There it is, a recipe for the work relaxer. Prepare this potion for Kosher now. It's not a potion, it's just tea. Revising our work is inevitable when writing papers, submitting proposals, or drafting reports. In mild cases, it can lead to headaches, but in more extreme situations, it can cause a nervous breakdown. For patients only experiencing a headache, they need a strain reliever, which contains a moderate amount of hexaflowers, a moderate amount of bitter berries, and a small amount of frost crystals. This potion helps calm down while also revitalizing their energy. For patients already in a state of agitation, they need the calming potion, which contains a small amount of hexaflowers, a large amount of bitter berries, and a small amount of frost crystals. This potion clears the mind and brings about a sense of tranquility. The above herbs must be simmered over a low heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. Are you a student working on a paper? A designer revising your work? This potion is for you. Oh, this is new! You can prepare and use any unlocked potion from the details screen. Completing story quests may unlock more potions for you. Follow the instructions of a recipe to prepare a specific potion. Simmer different amounts of ingredients over different levels of heat to create different potions. A patient's symptoms may change depending on the potions they take. Only the right potion will cure them. What was the first page? Check the patient's symptom description, and select a potion that can treat the symptoms. You may perform up to 2 treatments per patient. Okay. I'm not sick! Wrong handwriting size? Wrong format? Self-assessment report? This is absurd! What's wrong with me punching that guy? He asked for it! You have no right to call me crazy. I'm gonna show you loco, out of my brain, bad, go insane, yeah, I'm gonna show you, yeah, I'm gonna show you, crazy, crazy. What happened? All the revisions, any idea how tedious it is? It could make anyone break down, I believe you. I feel like I'm drowning in endless work. It was just an argument. Why is everyone making such a big deal out of it? And why am I the only one stuck writing this self-assessment report? Can you believe that the self-assessment report must be written in the correct format too? Goodness gracious. I'm done with everything. Call me crazy if you want. I don't care. I'm beating everyone up. No one's spared. He's kind of funny. Dime would like him. Come on, let it out just like me. I'm losing my mind. If I don't calm down soon, I might stay like this for the rest of my life. I think what we need is to prepare this, which is hexaflower, bitterberry, then frost crystal, and I don't remember the heat. Do you just need, like, additional? So calming potion is small amount of hexa. No, small amount of hexa, large of hexa. What? Small hexa, large bitter, small frost crystal. Low heat. I feel like I'm overthinking it. Is it just this? Oh, so we need more. Small amount, large amount. Is it like this? Small amount of the other two. Brewing. Calming potion. A potion that clears the mind and brings peace. Used to treat unyielding mania. What? What was wrong with me before? What happened to me? My mind's a blur. My heart's pounding like a sledgehammer. But I feel calmer now. Do you play gachas? I do. This game is technically a gacha. But not like, I don't play like Genshin or... I used to play Star Rail, but I don't play Star Rail anymore. And I technically play games with gacha, but I don't actually do the gacha. So like Mabinogi also has gacha, but I don't really do the gacha anymore. I used to, but I stopped. That is just an antidepressant. That's what I'm saying. Bro is burnt out. He's not sick. He's burnt out. He needs a break. And he's right. Like, why does he need to take like 40 different... like, why does he need to revise all of these stuff? Like, bro just needs to go up to the surface, get some sun, get some fresh air. So yeah, Mabi has a gacha. I don't use it. I play TFT as well off camera. That one has a gacha, but I don't do it. AFK Journey has a very rewarding gacha, actually. So I do their gacha, but that's because it's really easy. They give you a lot of diamonds. They give you a lot of invitations, like the tickets. What else? I used to play Infinity Nikki, but I did stop because the gacha was so brutal over there. I didn't even do it. I also stopped some games. It really just depends on how the gacha is. I just don't like games that lock you into for example, like Genshin. One reason I don't like Genshin is that, one, if I wanted to play as a specific character, I have to get them via gacha. And then, like, I don't even want to play unless it's my favorite character, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to play to get all of the stuff. That's why I don't play. But I was actually thinking about trying Genshin again because they have like the create your own Genshin character now. So I'm like, okay, I'm in. Yeah, even Master Duel is technically gacha. Yeah, technically, because of the cards, the packs. Yeah, like, yeah, you're kind of right. Holy moly, what have I done? That was so embarrassing. You nailed the diagnosis and gave the right potion. Just like that, another patient back on their feet. Treatment complete. Yeah! What happened to me? Phew, it's just like I woke up from a lucid nightmare. I'm sorry you have to see me in such an embarrassing state. You're so different now. A lucid nightmare? Yeah, I was fully aware of myself earlier, but my emotions got the better of me. The thought of revising my work pushed me over the edge, and I couldn't help but shout. I feel bad for causing so much trouble for everyone. It's okay, man. Everyone has a moment. I didn't do much, to be honest. It's Harley who picked up the slack for you. I hate to break this to you now, but you'll have to write another report for the mess you caused today. Give him a break, please. I understand. Anyway, thank you for taking care of me. I'll head back and catch up on all the backlog of work. You're handling this way better than I expected. Wait, does Harley and Zara have the same hair? I need to see. You're handling this way better than I expected. I was all set for another outburst, honestly. I must give credit to the Magister's potion. I have to admit, I felt a surge of anger when you mentioned work just now. Bro needs a break, like, for real. But a wave of refreshing coolness washed over me the next second, immediately cooling my mind. Suddenly it hit me that all the revisions I had to make were simple and didn't take much time at all. No one's picking on me, and it's just the way things go with work. Wow, seems like that potion cured you completely. How amazing. I think I got swept up in this anxiety, partly because of some colleagues were feeling the same way. They didn't have the nervous breakdown that I did, but they've been dealing with headaches and feeling irritable too. It'd be great if I could share this incredible potion with them. Imagine if he said that, but he just wanted more potion so that he could take it whenever. Once again, I apologize for making things difficult for everyone. No worries. You can return to the squad after having enough rest. They do have the same hair. That's diabolical. Now I need to escort Kosher to Ravion's place to write a more detailed report. We guards take discipline very seriously. Harley, could you wrap things up here? No problem. Many of the guards are showing similar symptoms. It'd be great if we could just make this potion available to everyone. I should run my idea by Zara and see what she thinks. Was it really our idea, or was it Kosher's idea? There she is. Looks like she's done with Kosher. I'll have a chat with her. At last, things have come to a close. What brings you here? I need to talk to you. Same here. After escorting Kosher to Ravion's place, I recalled what he mentioned about his peers sharing the same conditions, so I decided to investigate further. One thing's certain, it's not just the guards. People from other departments and even the public are dealing with something similar. I think I know why. With South Foreign still in recovery, a lot of roles are filled by temps who aren't fully trained yet. It's no surprise that they keep revising their work, and they're probably feeling completely burned out by now. The guards are actually holding up better than most. A lot of students and admin staff feel overwhelmed by their workload, leading to frustration, conflict, and even breakdowns. In fact, my hands start pounding too whenever I have to deal with paperwork. My potion can help. Really? Give me one, please. Actually, I'm curious about the medicine you gave Kosher. Was that magic? Surprised? It's just a potion. So you're saying not all mages know how to make potions? Yeah, I drink potions too. Wow, you're such an all-rounder. Impressive. Since you're in such a great shape, would you mind helping out again? Hello, Brony. Welcome in. There are way more sick people than I expected. Besides, folks like me, dealing with headaches and Kosher, with his outbursts, there's a whole group showing different symptoms. I'm not naming names. They've been slacking off and dodging work all day. Every day. Ravion, it's clear who you mean. Ravion's just a prime example. Dang, I think I just let it slip. In more severe cases, they do absolutely nothing but laze around all day. Even when they take on tasks, they just keep procrastinating. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Did you go to the pool today? I low-key, like, every time I think about you, I think I want to go to the pool. Like, I think about it. But still, there's some stuff I need to work on. You did not fare, honestly. I had work. And even when they take on tasks, they keep procrastinating. Work's one thing, but some of their symptoms remind me a lot of Kosher's condition. Too cloudy. Kosher's condition. Yeah, Ravion's always whining about work, but compared to the patients I've seen, he's pretty normal. Can you believe some of them just lie down in the middle of the road? Even when someone steps on them, they just roll over. This is more than just laziness. Do you think that amazing potion of yours could work on those people? I happen to be free now. Time to test my skills. You'll do great. I'll handle the prep work. You just focus on tending to the patients. There are two things we have to help the patients. Herbs, a clinic. No worries, I've sent my men to set up our clinic. Our job now is to gather herbs. A noble was arrested a few days ago, and he happened to own a garden nearby. That's crazy, so we're gonna steal his garden? Steal from his garden? From wildflowers to rare species, that garden has it all. Indris proposed turning it into a public garden, but after endless redesigns, the designer went off the deep end. And just like that, the whole project was scrapped. That's really unfortunate. So we just take his stuff and that's okay? That's crazy. South Foreign's system is wow. Since the garden's unused, we're free to use it for our herbs. Let's check it out and see what we can find. If all goes well, our clinic should be up and running soon. Will this be the end of now? Here, are there any herbs we can use? Check garden. Can we use any of these plants? Honestly, I don't know much about this stuff. They're good. I'm in herb heaven. Awesome! I've gathered plenty of herbs based on your last prescription. After seeking guidance from the priest and the gardener who once served the queen, I also planted some new herbs. Hello, Dom! Welcome in! I feel like you're early. Don't you come once every 5 years? Well, regardless, thank you for coming in. Think you can whip up something to boost the energy of those lazy bones? I'll work on a prescription. Just give me a shot if you need. Give me a shout if you need anything. I feel like I have a lot of mucus going on right now, so I'm sorry if my voice is kind of off. According to Zara, most of the new patients are lethargic, prone to procrastination, and lack motivation to do anything. I'll now fade back into the shadows. See you next time, Dom. I can literally imagine you going, like, backwards like Homer Simpson in that one meme. You decide to use what's available in the garden to prepare a recipe for them. Let's start with some frost crystals to lift the patient's spirit. Then add some glowfly fruits to ignite the patient's motivation and help them find their way. Aw, thank you, Brony. I appreciate it. Lastly, throw in some jumping beans for a kick. Jumping beans kind of traumatize me, but okay. They will get even the laziest patients up and moving. There it is, the recipe for efficiency extract. Do you find yourself getting easily distracted whenever it's time to work? Do you always procrastinate until the deadline is right around the corner? Believe me, even the famous Lord Ravion struggles with these issues. For patients struggling to focus, they need alertness tonic, which contains a small amount of frost crystals, a large amount of glowfly fruits, and a small amount of jumping beans. This potion keeps creativity flowing, sharpens concentration, and boosts productivity. For completely inactive patients, they need the energy elixir, which contains a moderate amount of frost crystals, a small amount of glowfly fruits, and a moderate amount of jumping beans. This potion helps the patients overcome procrastination and get them into immediate action. The above herbs must be boiled over high heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. If you find it hard to focus on work you love, give the above potion a try. Okay, so what we need is the inactive potion, which is moderate, small, moderate, frost, small, glowfly, and moderate jumping beans. Moderate, small, moderate. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember, but to be honest, I'll forget. That was fast. Good thing the garden had everything he needed. Don't worry, I'll give a gardener a permanent rule here. The herbs will definitely thrive. I'll expand the herb variety here so we can treat even more ailments. The more the better. I like that you always carry yourself with so much confidence. Alright, let's stop dawdling and check on the clinic. I hope we can open the clinic today. Let's get everyone back on their feet. Will he let the fire go out? What do you think? It's not too shabby, huh? It's nothing fancy, but all the basics should be covered. It's better than I expected. Let's open the clinic now. Just put up a notice and we're good to go. No need for any grand ceremonies. I bet you'll take care of the patients well, Magister. I'll make sure there's enough herbs. Once you finalize a prescription, I'll have the gardener bring you the herbs you need. The well-being of the people of Southbourne is on our shoulders. What do you normally play in streams? So really, it's the same 3 games. So Monday is for AFK Journey, Wednesday and Thursday is for Mabinogi, and then Sunday is for Yu-Gi-Oh! Technically, that was my variety day, but I am enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. So that's usually what I do. And then sometimes I post other videos as well on my YouTube. So if you want to check those out, you 100% can. With strange illnesses on the rise in South Oran, and with Lord Ravion's personal approval, the clinic is now officially open for business. Magister will be handling consultations and treatments personally. If you feel unwell, don't wait. Come get checked. South Oran Guards. You opened a clinic to help those suffering from serious symptoms in South Oran. Go to the clinic. High horse fever. High horse, it's off to work we go. Thanks to your accurate diagnosis and remarkably effective potions, many patients have been cured. You arrive at the clinic today, ready to see a new batch of patients. You're on a roll, Magister. I heard plenty about your amazing potions. Something big is coming, you know what I mean. I need a favor from you. I've been keeping tabs on the clinic all the while. It's incredible how much you've accomplished with such limited resources. Kudos to you. I asked Zara to arrange this visit for me. While I'm here, I'd like to pick your brain about some patients showing new symptoms. What's with the sudden energy? Are you sick? Well, Zara made me a drink of one of your potions. That's why I'm all fired up to work now. Yeah, I gave him the bottle of energy elixir. It worked like a charm. He's gone through all of the backlog of paperwork and even left detailed notes on what needs fixing. Overall, his efficiency has skyrocketed. With him finally pulling his weight, those suffering from burnout, laziness, or constant headaches are starting to feel better. Emotions are the root of all evil. I don't really believe that, but okay. Seriously? Talking trash about me like that? Like I'm invisible? Fine, I'll be the bigger person, only because we're friends. Let's check on those with with the new symptoms first, shall we? Zara and I both found it alarming. Alright, I'll bring them to you. There should be quite a few in this area. See the pair arguing over there. Ravion and I both thought their behavior was off. But I guess I could talk a little bit about what my other Sundays used to be. So before I started doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Weekly, I was doing like Infinity Nikki. I did Spotless. I did Mob and Monsters. I did Fields of Mystria. I did TFT one time. Will this be the end of me now? That's disgusting. Huh. How dare you touch my expensive shoes with your filthy hand? Sorry, madam. I was just trying to pick up my handkerchief. A handkerchief? I highly doubt you actually use it. Oh, my premium white silk embroidered handkerchief. It feels dirty now, even though I've doused it in perfume. My perfume's high-end, too. Too bad it's way out of your league. Those details are unnecessary. What makes it so high-end? It's out of your depth, so I'm keeping it simple so you can follow. She's kind of rude. Ouch! Talking to people like you gives me a headache and a stiff neck. Oh, hi, horse! Your head's raised too high. Huh. I'll never lower my head just to talk to you. What if I end up breathing your air? I see, man. Sadly, nothing really seems to match things I play other than Yu-Gi-Oh! And TFT. I see. What games do you play? What a waste of my precious time. From now on, stay away. After the arrogant noblewoman struts off, Vera walks up and helps the man to his feet. Are you okay? She was way out of line. I'm fine, sir. I mean, madam, or should I call you my lady? Anyway, don't worry about me. Magister, please leave me be. Just think of me as a piece of trash by the roadside. No! Is your lower back okay? I do feel some pain, but I can handle it. It's not important enough for anyone's attention. I've got to go. The commoner limps away hastily. So that's pretty much it. You can ask Ravion for more details. I think I got the gist. Let's head back and discuss it with Ravion. I've been playing lots of Dead by Daylight recently. Ooh! I played Dead by Daylight a few times. Enjoyed some nice scenery, huh? Judging from the time you went out and the direction you took, you might have run into Taria and Matlo, right? We did. How did you know? You weren't sneaking behind us, were you? Come on, do you really think I'd go to all that trouble? Maybe you need another potion. I was kidding. Anyway, I figured you'd be interested in their conditions. You mean Taria? You mean Matlo? I'm gonna say Taria. That's right. The Lucky Lady capitalized on the recent upheaval and rose to the ranks of nobility. It's hard to imagine that only a year back, Matlo was a lofty nobleman, while Taria was a shy lowborn. What? It seems like they swapped identities. Exactly. I can tell that they're still not used to the changes. So their patients I want to help. Because of their body pain, because of their social status? Right on, you have no idea how many sick leave requests I have been getting lately, all citing body pain as the reason. You can get them to accept the reality or let them dwell in the past. Either way, I just want them to act normal. Just watching them makes my shoulder ache. I'll see what I can do. I'll leave them to you then, Magister. You list down the herbs that you need based on the information provided by Ravion. Most of the herbs are available in the garden except for 2. The invigorating parasol mushrooms and the confidence-boosting antlers. You decide to turn to Ravion and Zara for help. No problem. I'll handle the antlers. They're not something you can find just anywhere. As for the mushrooms, I remember they're on the list of new herbs the gardener gave me not too long ago. Why don't you check out the garden first? The mushrooms must be ready for harvest already. I'm so used to Ravion lounging around all day that I've forgotten how capable he can be. I'm sure he'll handle the antlers just fine. Now let's head to the garden and gather the herbs. I'm actually going to switch quests. Because I feel like the rest will just be stuck making potions over and over again. So I don't necessarily want to make a bajillion potions right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one. I feel like I want to do this one because it has the little mushroom hat as a bonus. Hi! Hi, Bean! How you doing? But yeah, I used to play Dead by Daylight, but I get stressed very easy. So I don't actually feel like I'm the best demographic for that. And I don't like letting down my team. So if I do bad, I don't want to like get yelled at or anything. Oh, hello. We need your help. Hey, I'm glad you're here. I need to speak with you on a matter that involves Felly. Felly? This is Liv. She has something she wants to give us. Greetings, Magister. I trained under Master Felly as an apprentice priestess. After Master Felly passed away, I saw High Priestess Valera sending people to destroy his belongings. I snuck in and took this. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have, but you did great. You were very brave. It's all in the past now. That's why I came to find Master Indris. Would you take game suggestions? I can recommend Chrono Arc. It's a roguelike with really nice story that you can maybe play on stream if you like. I probably won't take any recommendations because I cannot afford games. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I play primarily free-to-play games or games that I was gifted. Like TFT, AFK Journey, Mabinogi, all of those are free. Even Yu-Gi-Oh is free as well. So that's the biggest one. But I also only play specific games on certain days. So Sunday is my only variety day. So I've been using that to play Yu-Gi-Oh. But if we don't want Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, I can switch it out. Job application, I do have a job. I work Monday to Friday. And I'm also a student. So I do online school. Play Toho. That's why I came to find Master Indris. I had no intentions of prying into Felly's affairs, but he left us so suddenly. He must have had some unfulfilled wishes. Yes, Master Felly was working on some research. It would be great if I could help him finish it. When I discovered this notebook, it was sealed away with special magic seal that neither of us could unlock. Please, Magister, please help us. I'll give it a try. That's it? It's all Master Feli's notes. Thank you. Let's open it and take a look. Feli's log. I found another journal today. The dark forest of our olden days is truly a sight to behold. The journal speaks of everlasting flowers in the forest and dappled shadows on the ground as sunlight filters through the canopy. It breaks my heart thinking about how the Hypogeans destroyed my beautiful homeland. The dark forest was such a wonderful place. So I've come to a decision. Since going home is no longer possible, I'll just recreate a piece of the dark forest here, by Feli. It seems that Master Feli was studying old manuscripts. It appears he found information about the dark forest and wanted to see it. Is that what he wanted? I'm not sure. Let's continue reading. I've completed the sketch for my experimental forest today. Reminders to myself. Use magic to maintain the optimal humidity and temperature, and prepare a special nutrient solution. After that, I'll conduct a site inspection. A secluded spot off the beaten path would be perfect. I've spent too much time on this. I almost forgot about tomorrow's ceremony. I've got to go hurry and prepare the items needed. Hopefully I can finish this little experiment soon. By then, everyone will get to experience the joy of living above ground once more. I feel that, especially because, you don't really have a... Huh? Oh yeah, I do follow a schedule. But actually, it's better for smaller streamers to do a schedule. So that the people who want, for example, like playing AFK Journey, the people who want to see AFK Journey knows what day to come versus not. Imagine if I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Yesterday and then didn't tell you when the next day of Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be. That would not be very good. In fact, it's the opposite. So the bigger you are, the less you need a schedule. Because people will just show up regardless. No wonder Master Feli was hard to find sometimes. He went into the forest to do experiments. Now I finally understand why he followed you to the surface. He must have always longed for the world above. That's why he designed the experimental forest to replicate the beauty he imagined. Is the forest still here? I don't know. He never told me. Let's keep reading. I found the perfect spot. It's located northwest of the Lunaris altar. Hardly anyone goes there. Commoners have no access to the altar, and the priests have no business in that far-flung corner. There's nothing like the great outdoors, but the far-flung forest is the best, of course. Hello, Captain. Welcome in. After a careful check, I've confirmed that the magic in the area is stable. The soil there is ideal for growing plants, and the light there resembles the moonlight described in the journal. I took some planting tools over there earlier. Hopefully the patrolling guards don't notice me. By Feli. Master Feli was remarkable. As far as I can remember, priests rarely went there. Yes, that place is quite hidden. Generally speaking, the guards would never patrol northwest of Lunaris altar. I've seen Master Feli go there alone a few times. I thought he was there to perform a ceremony or a ritual. Let's go now. Perhaps some of the experiments are still there. Experiment 626. And it only works when you know that there's a lot of people that want to see a particular game. Otherwise, I think it's better... I think to a degree. But in general, it's better to niche down. Will this be the end of me now? But yeah, primarily, I actually started solely as a Mabinogi streamer. So I only streamed 2 days a week, and those 2 days were Wednesday and Thursday. Actually, technically, I started 1 day a week. So I'm pretty sure the only day I streamed was on Wednesday, like in the beginning. And then after a while, Affiliate was like, oh, you need to have another day that you stream a week. So I was like, okay, I could do Thursday as well. So I did Wednesday and Thursday, and then I hit Affiliate. And then I was like, I want a little bit more variety. So then I started on YouTube streaming. So I was on Twitch for a while, and then I did variety and did YouTube. And then I did like Paper Mario. I did a lot of like retro games. So I did like Paper Mario, Donkey Kong 64. I think I did Pokemon. Oh, thank you, Captain. I appreciate it. You're kind-hearted too. And then, yeah. And then at some point I was able to multi-stream because before the contracts with Twitch basically forbade. So what it was any contact on any, what's going on? These monsters keep spawning. Any content that started on Twitch had to be exclusive to Twitch for 24 hours. So I didn't do multi-streaming for a while. But then recently, not too recently, like a couple of years ago, they allowed you to multi-stream. So then I went on Twitch, and then I mean on YouTube, and then I started doing all the days consistently on both platforms. And thank you, Key! And then I did Sunday. So when I started YouTube, I added Sunday to the list. And then at some point, I wanted to do Monday as well. What do we do? Please think of something. Check Felly's notes. Maybe there's an answer there. Ah! Some hopping mushroom sprites wrecked my seedlings today. At this rate, my plants will be gone in no time. I must think of a way to protect them. Got it. I can summon blue capstrum to guard the forest. The chant to enter the forest is open mushrooms! The capstrums won't give away until they hear that chant. In that case, they'll be able to keep the hopping mushroom sprites at bay when they show up again. I really am a genius. By Felly. You've been doing this for a while. Yeah, for 3 years? I started November 10th, 2022. That's when I started on Twitch. But YouTube, well, technically, I did a lot on YouTube before, but Twitch has been, like, the best. Oh, and thank you so much for the little gifts. I love them. I love you so much, too. Yes, so I've been... Yeah, but I actually did content creation before VTubing. So this is not my first channel. Yeah. But this is definitely the most successful one. Appendix. I've tested the defense line today. The capshrooms looked absolutely adorable standing guard. My forest is now in safe hands. So these mushroom guards Master Felly called forth with his magic. Master Indris, the notes say that a spell can make the mushroom stop. Which spell? Open mushrooms. It's a little embarrassing to say. Aww. You're too nice, Captain. You're too nice. I'm like blushing right now. Definitely seems like a spell that Felly created. Oh, the guards are leaving. Woohoo! Felly, let's keep going. There's a door here. A door made of vines. Should we use fire? Using normal methods won't work. Felly must have added a little something special to it. Yes, Master Felly was always like this. He added a little magic to everything he touched. That's him, alright. He pulled a lot of harmless pranks on people. Master Felly was clearly a very powerful priest, but he always had a lot of fairy tale ideas. Once at the Lunaris altar, he turned some decorative flowers into beautiful dancing butterflies for everyone. Behold, this door hides his secret. Behind this door hides his secret. Let's check his notes again. Yes, go ahead. I'm gonna destroy this guy first. Awesome! I made an exciting discovery about the dead vines today. I thought withered vines would be fragile, yet they proved surprisingly resilient. They're stronger than metal and don't succumb to fire. I've woven a door. Oh my gosh, my nose. I've woven a door with those vines, hoping it would keep my forest safe forever. But there has to be a way for me to go in and out myself. What about a special agent? Some additional notes written later. Appendix, removal agent formula. Blooming etching irises. The fresher the better. Moon orchard dew. ×2. Use the agent immediately as it doesn't last long. Here at the bottom, Master Felly wrote a recipe to open the viney door. Viney door? Nice name. I hate VTubing normally. I'm just completely denying my ideals being here. LOL! Well, thank you. I don't even know why I'm here, let alone again. I was here yesterday too. Yeah, I remember. But like I said last time, like I said yesterday, you're always welcome to change your mind. It's okay. You don't have to be like so staunchly against something. Oh, love, love. Oh, and thank you so much for the raid, Moggy. Welcome in. I know you probably have to get going, so thank you so much. Get some nice rest or anything like that. And if you're here to stay, how was stream? Did you enjoy it? Were you playing Date Everything again? I'm low-key thinking like, I have opinions. Raid! Thank you! Nope, Love and Deep Space. I was playing that. Okay, so I actually stopped playing because, yeah, it was too much. And they did like AI, so I was upset about their AI thing. But, oh, you're enjoying the marriages? Who did you choose? Xavier is my man, personally. But I did start playing... I did start playing Mr. Love, Queen's Choice again, because I loved Kiro. So more than Xavier, I love Kiro. So that's another reason why I switched. Apologies, I got a little excited. Master Felly used to be the same way. I also love Clan. Let me see. Oh, all four? Your wallet must not be very happy. I barely had enough with just the Xavier thing. And I had to like pass on so many things. Like Silas. I also really love Silas. And I wanted a few of his cards too. I couldn't get Caleb Smith. Ah, you grinded so much? That's crazy. I'm honestly very surprised. I know where to find the ingredients from Master Feli's recipe. There are moon orchids right next to the Lunaris altar, so we can go and collect their dew anytime. For the etching irises, there's a lot of them in the wild, so we can find them easily. But I shall be heading off because you're getting so sleep. A-okay, have a good night, and welcome in everyone who came. My name is Rebecca. I'm a righty VTuber. I'm a little bit sick today. A little bit. I should be kind of fine, but my nose is a little bit stuffed. But yes, I go live for the times you see on the screen. I do AFK Journey, Mabinogi on Wednesday and Thursday, and then on Sunday is a variety day. I've been doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately. And thank you, Moggy! I realize that I'm like doing this. This is supposed to be a hand heart. But it's not really loading. It's not registering. Maybe I should do the smaller hearts. Yeah, I should go back to smaller hearts, because you could tell this is a heart, right? So we can find them easily. Liv, you know about this more than the two of us. We're counting on you to take us there. I understand. Please follow me. Follow me. I have some vials here for everyone. Use them to collect the dew from the moon orchids. But I do appreciate you. We've already collected 2 vials of moon orchid dew. I think that should be enough. Pick etching irises. Will this be the end of... Will he let the fire go out? According to Master Feli's notes, 2 vials of moon orchid dew and fully bloomed etching irises should be enough. All the materials have been collected. Magister, I leave the brewing to you. I do love potion making. I actually don't, not really. Because if we do it too much, I don't know, it feels kind of, I'd like to stay, but the game isn't particularly interesting to me. Unfortunately, have a good stream. You too! Well, I mean, have a good day. And thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. If you want to try Mabby, I'll be live Wednesday and Thursday. And then if you want to try Model 3, wow, you switched the model. Actually, the model is still the same one, Brony. And I'll be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! On Sunday again. Awesome. I made an exciting discovery about the divine... Oh, I already read this. So then we know it is... Is it the dew first? Irises and then dew. Dew. Did you want to do Model 2? Because I could put on Model 2. If you like that one more. I'll try seeing the Mubby game stream and will likely be there for the Yu-Gi-Oh! One. Absolutely. So model number 3 is my default model. A short while later. This potion breaks down plant fibers with minimal effort on the other substances. To use, simply apply it to the surface of the target. It worked! Let's open the door while the potion is still hot. You're adorable. You have to pour everything on the viney door. So this is Feli's experimental forest. It's beautiful. Did Master Feli arrange these plants to resemble how they look in the dark forest? What is that? Is that like a mole? Oh, are those Master Feli's animal friends? They look frail. Is it because they haven't been taken care of in a while? Yes, they look weak. We have to help them. Yes, let's take a closer look. Let's start with the monarch dragonflies. Master Feli once taught me the art of communicating with small animals. I like how this place looks at night. Like, this is definitely the nighttime setting, and it looks very pretty. But South Warren was always a pretty place. Oh, the monarch dragonflies seem lonely. They also have no appetite. Is it because the dragonflies lost the person they used to spend every day with? We can help them become active again. Monarch dragonflies love to eat tetra fish. Oh, tetra. I used to actually raise tetras. We need to find a fishing spot and catch some tetra fish. However, we can't just feed it to them. We have to play a hunting game with them first. Let's go fishing. You can stay with them. I'll stay here and try to cheer them up. It's up to you two. Alright, I have to remember everything Master Feli taught me. I just need to gently approach them. Liv stays in the forest with the monarch dragonflies, while you and Ninjas go fishing at the pond nearby. It seems Feli taught her well. It's hard to imagine Feli as a mentor. In my eyes, Feli was a child, I'm gonna say that. When I first met Feli, he pretended to be a high priest with a serious demeanor. He even lowered his voice to sound older. Imagine meeting Feli and he sounds like this, but then also, like, he tries to sound like this and, like, deep and macho. I saw through the facade in a glance. However, he was so earnest in pretending to be serious that it was cute, so I humored him. It's diabolical. Now that he's gone, I sometimes think about those random moments that we had together. The way he was with Liv and how he played with those little creatures when he had them. When I look at Liv now, it reminds me of him. Not that they look anything alike, but how they viewed life. Apologies, I've said too much. Oh, I know a small pond nearby. We can find some fish there. Alright, we need some fresh tetra fish. Let's get started. It kind of reminds me of, Yelena, Princess Yelena, and how her wish was fulfilled, but Feli's isn't, which is so depressing. It has a fluorescent look as though it feeds on fireflies. Toad. And you're more than welcome to come in. A wild Snuggie has appeared. Beautiful, we love to see it. And hello, Kirby. Yay, strong pool. You know, Snuggie, whenever I think about you, I now think of K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know why, I associate you with K-pop Demon Hunters now. The fish, as light as a bubble, compensates for its blindness with its heightened vigilance. That looks less like a tetra and more like a balloon molly. Let's go! Wonderful, the monarch dragonflies seem lively again. We need to check on the other small animals. Let's check on the blind mole rat. That's strange. The blind mole rat isn't in its cave, but wandering around. Is it lost? It's highly likely. Blind mole rats rely on sound to distinguish where to go. If no one guides them, they sometimes can't find their way home. It reminds me of Thumbelina. Have you guys seen the movie Thumbelina? There's like a whole section where Thumbelina... So there's like a mouse who wants to set Thumbelina up to marry a mole. And there's like a whole song about it too. Marry the mole. But no, Thumbelina is in love with Prince Cornelius, the fairy. It does sometimes. It does seem like this little critter couldn't find its way home. How did Felly guide it home before? Master Felly used some bells and other instruments to guide lost animals. He once said that the soothing melodies would make them feel at ease. I can use a flute. Well, let's see if we can lure it out first. Will this be the end of him now? Oh, the blind mole rat moved. It knows that we're trying to guide it. We can't guide it anywhere. We need to find its home. Marry the mole. Its home should be over there. Do you play an instrument? Snuggy, do you play any instruments? You too, Kirby, do you play any instruments? If Brony is still here, do you play an instrument? I play cello. Ah, I have the mole rat friend. Excellent, the blind mole rat was able to return home. It seems like the animals here are exceptionally intelligent. Yes, Master Felly once said that every animal is wise in its own way, and if we pay attention, we can understand them. Interesting. It looks like a flying chinchilla. Is that a flying squirrel? No, it's a chinchilla. Yes, flying squirrels keep looking in that direction. Does it want us to follow? Do flying squirrels look like that? That looks literally like a chinchilla, but flying. The queen died? What does that mean? To sleep forever. A dragon flew here yesterday. The flying squirrel stopped. It's not leading us anymore. Does it want us to chase it? It's possible. It's a possibility. Master Felly once told me that flying squirrels love playing hide and seek and racing games. You sure it wants to play now? Well, we are talking about flying squirrels in Master Felly's magical forest. Maybe it's part of his arrangement with the squirrel. Well, it's Felly we're talking about. He always came up with surprising ideas. I believe you two should try playing with it. Master Felly would have arranged for this to happen. Alright, let's do it. Okay, I'll get ready too. Will it be the end of it now? Wow, that guy's upset. Oh, I have 2 candies. Whoa, there are many flying squirrels. They formed a circle but left a few empty spaces. Is this an invitation? Looks like rules to a game. Master Indris, should we join in? Yeah, let's join in. What do you think? Excellent. Let's take our spots. Even though Felly is gone, they still remember the joy of playing with people. It's kind of sad because this might have also been part of the reason why he wanted to return to South Orin, to get all his animal friends back up there too. A flower appeared. This isn't an ordinary flower. It seems to contain a memory. Let me try to revive it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can anyone see this message? It's my first time recording this. It should be okay. I should have more confidence in my magic. Did I record all of that? How do I delete this part? Never mind. I can't guarantee that anyone finds it anyway. I need to get down to business. To defeat the Hun. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Hello, if you're seeing this, it means you found my experimental forest. It's beautiful, isn't it? I've put a lot of thought into this place. To reward you for discovering it, I've prepared some gifts. Listen up. I've hidden some special items in a very secret place. Is it right there? Was a treasure chest? And don't go thinking I've suddenly turned generous or anything. If you manage to crack my magic and find this place, you've got to be someone I trust, or at least someone who knows me too well. I'll be rooting for you to find my secret place. Let me know how fun the treasure hunt was. The memory fades, and a heavy silence falls over everyone. No one speaks. Even at a time like this, he's still showing off his magic. He was always a child in my eyes. Master Felly. How old was Felly? I miss you. Let's do his treasure hunt. Let me check his notebook. Yes, I want to see what kind of puzzles he prepared for us. We must find Master Felly's treasure. I feel really bad, like, especially comparing him with Princess Yelena. At least her wish was fulfilled, but his was not in the end. The experiment is almost complete, but it's not perfect. Be that as it may, I haven't come up with any new ideas. Guess I just have to put the experiment on hold for now. Lately, I keep having dreams about my forest being discovered by others. Instead of fearing it, why not prepare for it in advance and leave some rewards to whoever finds it? What kind of rewards should I prepare? And how do I give them hints? All set. Here's my plan for now. The flying squirrel will be the guide, while the hopping mushroom sprites will show the correct directions. It's both mysterious and fun. Firstly, I need to come up with a chant that summons the hopping mushroom sprite. Mushroom sprite, hopping is alright. This sounds good. My design's so cool. This way, if I ever forget the location, I'll be able to find the forest again. I'm the youngest high priest in South Orin, after all. This is exactly the type of thing Master Felly would come up with. Felly always made simple things so complicated. In order to find this treasure, we need a hopping mushroom sprite that will guide us. This is going to be an interesting journey. I can't wait. I can't wait either. It's alright. I'm alright now, and ready to go. Let's find this hopping mushroom sprite. Remember, we need to say, mushroom sprite, hopping is alright. You know what, Liv? I'll give you the honor of chanting that. Mushroom sprite, hopping is alright. Aww. Mushroom sprite, wait for us. Let's follow it. Let me drink a little bit of water. I think I actually need to prioritize water over the Coke. Because if I'm coming down with something, then I would prefer it to be to drink a healthier liquid. As long as the hopping sprite, mushroom sprite, is guiding us, we just need to follow. If the mushroom sprite is still going, we need to keep following it. You look familiar. It wants me to stay. Chitter clank. Are you looking for Felly? He's not coming back. Ooh, I like these flowers. These are pretty. Are these hexa flowers? Oh. Follow me, then you'll see. Follow, 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 follow. But the truth is hard to swallow. Follow me. This is where we met Felly. I remember. Felly hid the treasure here. Master Felly must have wanted to hide his important items in places that meant something to him. You're right. Let's look around. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. I want to know what he left behind. Ellie's treasure. This is a plant that Master Felly always wanted. He said these flowers would make people have good dreams. He must have left the seeds here. He told me before that he wanted to plant Falforan full of these flowers. This is a magic bottle that can make it rain. Yeah, he pranked so many people with that. This is Master Felly's favorite type of candy. He would always secretly share these with all the apprentices. Yeah, he loved these. The mushroom hat! Stopping by to say hi. Well, thank you, Squiggles. Welcome in. This is the priest's hat. However, Master Felly thought it was too simple, so he transformed it. Because of this, he was often scolded by Valera. So we're just gonna wear Indris's hat? And not Indris's, Felly's hat? About these gifts. You two can share these gifts. I just want the flower that carries Felly's memory. Oh, that's so sad. Although we were best friends, he never got to spend that much time. We never got to spend that much time together. Can you teach me how to trigger the memory? It would be nice to see him once. I'm feeling kind of emotional. I'm feeling a little emotional. I guess because it feels like a very real situation. Where if you're very close to someone and they leave, all you want is not necessarily the things that they like give, but a moment more with them. It would be nice to see him once in a while. Man, you fit to me. Magister, I want that bag of dream seeds. I want to fulfill Master Felly's dream of building a real dark forest in Falforan. Master Felly experienced the beauty of the surface, and I heard that he even planted mirage blooms there. He longed for a world under the sun. I want people here to experience Master Felly's special forest and feel what he once felt. That sounds perfect. I'll leave the experimental forest in your hands. You're gonna leave a whole forest in the hands of a kid? She and I will check on you from time to time. Please don't let the little ones become lonely again. Rest assured, I can do it. As for the other gifts, you can have them. Thank you very much. Why me? Why me? Why me? A simple answer would be fine. Captain, welcome back. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Why me? I'm gonna say why me because I feel like maybe Indris should have more of Felly than me. And hello, Bean. Welcome back. How you doing? These are all local specialties of Falforan. Except for the hat. Take them so you won't forget. You once met a very special high priest here, and Felly would want you to have them. Whatever the future holds, and wherever your journey takes you. You know you will always remember Felly. I really will. I really will. Especially with that hat. It's gonna be hard to wear it, to be honest. And this is the whole reason why I did it to begin with. You know, like I was like, oh, I want that hat, but now I'm like, I'm kind of like mourning a little bit, like, oh, it was something that Felly had, and you know, it's a little bit sad, you know. You traced Felly's journey and saw his sweet, childlike side. The lovable priest will always hold a special place in your heart. But I got the hat. I got the hat. Should we do this side quest for the garden again? I kind of want to. Like, I kind of want to just because I started it already. But I feel like it won't be as fun. Let's go ahead and do this one again. Like, why not? Why not, right? Follow me. Mr. Alando, how have you been lately? Never better. I'm truly grateful for this job you've given me. I was utterly distraught when Lord Ravion... This version model is actually adorable. Oh, thank you, Brony. I appreciate it. I was utterly distraught when Lord Ravion dismissed me from the royal court. And you pulled me out of that bind by asking me how to maintain his garden. Look, I've cleared out all the weeds here and planted some herbs you might be able to use. Any parasol mushrooms? Here they are. We also have rock mushrooms. How great is that? All the mushrooms are over there. I'll plant more if you need them. I'll need them for my potions. Great. Let's gather the mushrooms and head back to the clinic. Ravion's a changed man now. We can't let him get ahead of us. We got everything we need now. Let's head back to the clinic and start preparing these potions. Ha! I got here first. These antlers are all that's left from my personal stash. I might have to send the guards to collect more once this batch runs out. Fret not, I collect antlers in legal and humane ways. Sounds sketchy. I think we can rely on him for now. If he starts slacking off again, I'll drug him. I mean, give him the potion. I don't see the difference. Anyway, I'll be waiting for good news about the potion. Just let Zara and me know if you need more herbs. Based on Ravion's information and your own observations, you conclude that the patient's symptoms are primarily caused by changes in their social standing. Some get swept away in the elevated status, holding their heads high for long, that they end up with stiff necks. Imagine having your head up, physically up that long. Do you guys walk with your head up? I actually walk with my head down, actually. So I don't think that helps when it comes to me shrimping, because I think I normally look down. But I think is there an opposite of shrimping? Otherwise, having fallen from grace, grow anxious and dejected. After hunching over for too long, they suffer from lower back and leg pain. I feel offended. I feel offended. Others, having fallen from grace, grow anxious and dejected. After hunching over for too long, they suffer from lower back and leg pain. I actually do have pain in my back. You decide now I'm not shrimping. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm literally, I'm in prime posture right now. The key to fix your posture, actually, rather than just bringing your shoulders back, is to, sit differently. It's more about your hips and where those are positioned, because your body wants to be, you have a center of gravity, and it needs to be a certain way. So your body will try to correct in different spots. So your back isn't really the problem, it's the way you're sitting. You decide on what to use, what's available in the garden, to prepare a recipe for them. Firstly, the parasol mushroom is the key ingredient for both potions. It inspires the patients to pursue their dreams and face reality. For the arrogant patients, you need to add some I have hiccups. You need to add some bitter berries and rock mushrooms to remind them of humility. I got the hiccups. No! For anxious patients, you need to add some jumping beans and pride antlers to reignite their drive and courage. There are recipes for humility tonic and confidence tonic. Minity tonic. Following the rise of heroes, many have experienced unprecedented changes in their status and identity, and some get so caught up in their newfound glory that they can't quite snap out of it. At times like these, a little potion is just what they need to bring them back to reality. For patients suffering from mild shoulder and neck pain from holding their heads high for extended periods, they need the soul relaxant, which contains a small amount of bitter berries, a large amount of rock mushrooms, and a small amount of parasol mushrooms. You too, Squiggles. Hope you have a great day too. Are you planning to stream today? This potion encourages self-reflection, rekindles their dreams, and helps improve shoulder and neck mobility. That's crazy. For overly arrogant patients, stiff from neck to arms and back, they need the Forever potion, which contains a moderate amount of bitter berries, a small amount of rock mushrooms, and a moderate amount of parasol mushrooms. This potion helps reignite their motivation and move them forward toward their dreams. The above herbs must be boiled over high heat to ensure they got to have high heat for a living. Shooting for the stars when they couldn't make a killing. I was gonna be that one in a million. You have to have high hopes. If you or your friends and family are suffering from these symptoms, it's best to take this potion without delay. Remember, glory fades the moment it's attained, and humility is what carries us forward. Confidence tonic. After the queen was overthrown, the heroes of South Florence seized control of the city. Many who once held positions of power have faced dramatic shifts in their social standing. For some, the anxiety brought on by these changes has begun to take a toll on both their daily lives and work. That's my anxiety. Da, 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 da. For patients who can't help but hunch their backs out of self-doubt and fear, they need esteem elixir. I kind of feel offended there too. Hunch their backs out of self-doubt and fear. No, I do. This isn't about me, which is so funny. I have no reason to be offended. This potion helps restore confidence. For patients suffering from severe lower back pain and leg pain brought by prolonged fear, they need the courage elixir, which contains a small amount of blah blah blah. I'm not going to read the ingredients because that gets a little bit repetitive. This potion empowers patients to pursue their dreams without pain and fear. The above herbs must be simmered over low heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. If you or your loved ones are battling these symptoms, cast aside your fear and take this potion. It's never too late to chase your dreams. It's not too late. It's never too late. Even if I say it'll be alright, still I hear you say you want to end your life. And then again we try to just stay alive. Maybe we'll turn it all around, cause it's not too late. It's never too late. You present the new potions to Ravion and Zara and explain their uses and effects. Nice work. I'll send those sick ones over there for treatment as soon as possible. Why do you care so much? You're overly enthusiastic. I'm gonna say this. It's because they do nothing but complain. I've had enough. I need them to recover quickly so I won't be so short-handed on my side. How I miss the days when I could simply review their work and ask them to make revisions. It's nice to enjoy carefree life, free from the burden of real work. They suffer because of you. Looks like the potion's effect is wearing off. Just kidding. Why so nervous? Why so serious? Why so serious? He literally pulled the Joker. Alright, let's get out of your hair and notify the patients. See you later. Ravion vanishes from the site at a speed you've never seen before. I hope he's running to get things done. Taria and Marlowe discomfort stems from their abrupt shift in social status. After analyzing their symptoms, you prepare a recipe that targeted their issues. Unrequited love. Oh, how sad. As more and more patients recover under your care, your reputation as a skilled healer spreads. You arrive at the clinic today, ready to see a new batch of patients. Hey, can I ask you something? It's about a patient. Are you free to do a house call? You see, I have a friend, a real friend, not me, who's been showing some worrying symptoms lately. You don't have to explain. More details, please. Well, I gotta go now. Have a good one. Thank you, Brony. Have a good one. You're a true viewer. True friend. See you later. I'm gonna slouch a little bit. I'm sorry. I have to. Shrimping is so comfortable. You don't have to explain. More details, please. I'm gonna say more details, please. I'm not sure how to put this, but she's been acting weird lately. Something about the way she speaks feels off. She just can't seem to finish a sentence in one go. She ignores me when I talk to her, and when she finally appears, she responds, it's just the same phrases over and over. Over and over, over and over, I speak the same words. Nia was once famous among the nobles for her eloquence and remarkable singing. But now, she's a shadow of her former self. Let's check on her. It's interesting that she can find a friend as a commoner in a noble. Thank you so much. I know I can count on you. Meet Nia. Look, Nia's over there. I know he loves me. Hi, sorry to bother you. I bet he's crazy about me. But why hasn't he contacted me? Does work mean that much to him? It's been an hour since I last heard his voice. I don't understand. Are you guys a high maintenance kind of person where you need constant communication with someone, or are you more like low maintenance? For me personally, I'm very, very, very low maintenance. Like, you cannot talk to me for a month, and then that next month you say like hi or respond, I will literally just pick up where we left off. Like, there's no need for like, oh sorry, I haven't responded or anything. Like, that's personally not, I don't mind. And then I know some people, like even my friends, some of my friends are more like, they need more constant communication. So where are you guys? Where do you fit? Do you always want to talk to your friends constantly, or are you a little bit more loose? It's been an hour since I heard his voice. I don't understand. Hey there. Can't you hear me? You can stop trying. I don't think she can hear you. Alright. Let me tell you how it all went down. Long story short, Nia got caught up in some riot a while ago, and a random guy came to her rescue. Is it Brandon? Brendan? Isn't just some guy. Why are you yelling at me? It's not like Brendan is a girl or anything. He's the nectar of my etching iris, and the gem of my soul. He's still a guy, isn't he? Brendan, my dearest darling. You're the breeze in the desert, the oxygen in my air. Great. She's tuning me out again. Let's go somewhere private, I'll tell you more. Did you notice it? Nia wasn't listening to us, but the moment we mentioned that guy, she got all rattled. Is it like a keyword trigger? That word captures it perfectly. Is it a common term the surface folks use? So what you see is pretty much it. Let's talk in private. Come, I'll fill you in on details. Brendan is a good guy and a reliable guard, but Nia's obsession with him feels a little over the top. She's only admired his character in the beginning, but over time she started obsessing about his whereabouts every day. Can you believe she used to be a confident and poised noblewoman? Look what love has done to her. Is it her first crush? She's just lovesick. Indeed, especially given how dramatic their first encounter was, and since it's her first love, it's easy to see why she's so hooked. The problem is, I think she's more than just lovesick. The Brendan she talks about seems nothing like the one we know. If anything, he doesn't even sound like a real person. Is she exaggerating things? Is he only perfect in her eyes? It's obviously so. If you ask me, that heroic act of her, Brendan darling, can't hold a candle to Indris's heroic journey. Do you think you can help her come around with one of your potions? Or at least get her to snap out of her fantasies? She's clearly not herself right now. We can reason with her. I doubt she'll listen, but if it's you, maybe she will. Brendan's so handsome. Brendan, he's so charming. He's not ugly. That's diabolical. He's not ugly. What's so charming about him? Everything. Like, his eyes. He saved my life, you know. There were other guards too. Wasn't Indris there as well? Well, Captain Indris did look more dashing than Brendan, but only by a little. I love Brendan for his soul, not just his looks. He's quite brave indeed. So what's so great about him? I'm gonna say he's quite brave. Right? That situation was dangerous, yet he still rushed to my rescue. Oh, I'm crazy about him. Anyway, the moments we spent together are irreplaceable, and I consider my Brendan My one and only love. What kind of special moments? What makes Brendan so special? How long have you been dating? He's the only man who's ever saved me. And dated me. Dated? Even though we haven't known each other for long, our love is real. You don't know him that well. My mind's clear now. It was foggy before, and everything I saw appeared to be shimmer with a pink glow. I know nothing's supposed to glow in Salvoran, but it's the only way I describe what I saw. That elegant tone and well-reasoned words. You're finally back, Nia. Sorry for all the trouble, Zara. Now that I think about it, it's true that I haven't known Brendan for long. Even though we're dating, we've only spent a short time together, so they really are dating. Other than his name, job, and where he's from, I hardly know anything about him. His personality is mostly something I've imagined. And he rarely contacts me. Maybe he doesn't really think of us as a couple. I've decided to break up with him, even though it's going to be painful. Don't get too upset. At least you're still friends with Brendan, right? You're way better than those weirdos who fantasize about adventuring with Indris, marrying Ravion, or becoming the new queen of or general of Salvoran. Is this common? Is it all just in their heads? It's funny how they can imagine a whole relationship with someone from nothing. Wait, could this be actually some kind of medical condition? Being lovesick is a disorder. Is it? Seriously, if this condition spreads, it could cause a lot of trouble. You need to act fast and whip up a potion that targets it. We didn't even use a potion here. We used reason. At Zara's insistence, you head back to the clinic and start working on a new recipe. Despite the time and effort, your attempts yield no results. Just as your progress stalls, an unexpected visitor arrives with a patient in tow. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. My subordinate here is sick. Could you take a look at him? What symptoms does he have? He's been complaining about chest pain these days. He took some time off to rest, but his condition just got worse. Now he says his heart feels like it's breaking. I had a priestess check him over, and she said he was healthy and his heartbeat was strong. Guess he's alright then. Brendan's always been honest and hardworking, so I doubt he's using this chest pain as an excuse to slack off, like Ravion would. He's in a lot of pain, but physically he seems fine. That's why I brought him here. Who knows? There could be an issue that the priestess failed to check. My head hurts. Hang in there. It hurts so much. My heart. I think it's about to shatter. You're healthy. You don't get it, Magister. I've been feeling this way since Nia broke up with me. Why did she do this to me? Brendan says he's been seeing a woman named Nia, but she broke things off with him not too long ago. She never came to visit him, and he never went on dates with her either. Honestly, I'm starting to think he made the whole thing up. It's real. His name rings a bell. Ah, so this is Nia's boyfriend. I mean, ex-boyfriend. Brendan, what happened to you? No offense, but are you sure there's really such a deep connection between you and Nia? Even when Nia was still crazy about you, she said she hadn't actually seen you much. I thought it was enough to just keep the love in our hearts. All the conversational dating rituals like meeting, talking, and holding hands weren't necessary. Imagine dating someone and they say meeting, talking, and holding hands weren't necessary. Like, maybe holding hands isn't necessary, but talking? Bro, talking is something. You have to talk. Meeting? You have to meet them. Imagine you're just like okay with just like one meeting and like catching a glimpse like, oh yeah, let me get your number, and then that's it. You never pursue them anymore. You don't text them, you don't call, you don't communicate. That's crazy. As long as our eyes met, the love within us would never fade away. Now that I lost her love, my heart's breaking. Okay, I get that breakups hurt, but your relationship with her seemed a bit too much. Like a fantasy. Similar to Nia's condition. Yeah, Nia was so caught up in her fantasy that she lost a grip on reality. And this guy here lived through the whole relationship from start to finish, all in his head. Aren't they a match made in heaven? Brendan's symptoms provided the missing puzzle piece to your new recipe. You conclude that the patient's experience a warped sense of reality due to being too absorbed in their mental world. In mild cases, patients have become deeply engrossed in their imaginary relationships, but in most severe cases, they experience devastating heartbreaks when their fantasies collapse. You decide to use what's available in the garden to prepare a recipe for them. For patients with mild symptoms, you add this to help them embrace reality. For patients with severe symptoms, you add this and that to soothe their souls and help them move on. Lastly, this is essential for both potions, empowering the patients to seek true love. These are recipes for Sincerity Potion and Comfort Potion. Sincerity Potion. Love has always been complicated. Even now, many still struggle with the challenges of relationships in South Foreign. For patients whose desperate longing for love leads to delusional thoughts, they need Disillusion Draught, which contains this. This potion helps ground patients in reality while reigniting their courage to pursue love. For patients consumed by romance, to the point that their daily lives are disrupted, they need Clarity Tincture, which contains this. This potion reminds patients to savor sweetness of love without losing touch with reality. The above herbs must be boiled over high heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. While you immerse yourself in the sweetness of love, don't forget to stay grounded in life and remain true to yourself. Only then will love become even more beautiful. As drastic changes reshape the world, social bounds are shifting too. Lately, it is common to see old friends drifting apart, breaking up or becoming estranged. Some even suffer illnesses from emotional pain. For patients having trouble communicating after losing touch with friends, they need a mending elixir. This potion helps patients pull themselves together and open their hearts to friends again. For a heartbroken patient whose lives are disrupted by the pain of breakups, they need Heart Mend Serum. This potion mends their broken hearts so that they can beat strongly again. The above herbs must be simmered over low heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. Ending a deeply cherished friendship is undeniably painful. However, you linger too long in the pain. You are the one who suffers the most. Whether you aim to salvage the friendship or move on, the first and most crucial step is to let go of the past and take a step forward. You shared the new potion recipe with Zara and Indris. Most herbs are readily available in the garden, but the key one, the wolf tail, like the pied antler before it, will have come from the guards. Let's find a sample and test it first. Wolf tail, huh? You don't see many wolves in South Foreign. Most of what we get comes from the dwarves. I'll go look for the target. This target on the surface can't accompany you, so I'll have to leave this to you. If it works, I'll speak to Ravion and have the guards handle the supply, same as we did with the antlers. Find wolves. I'm like stretching. Target spotted, time to move. Ferocious wolf. You have to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars and you couldn't make a killing. I was gonna be that one in a million. You have to have high, high hopes. Have to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when you couldn't make a killing. I was gonna be that one in a million. You have to have high, high hopes. This one works. I'll have Ravion start sourcing it. Mama said, fulfill a prophecy. Treat Brendan. Yeah, why did you have to leave me? Take a look. It's like my heart's been ripped in half. It hurts more than any blade ever could. Nia, we were connected. We shared something real. Something unspoken but unmistakable. Why would you throw that away? What's wrong? Start from the beginning. That girl I loved with all my heart, Nia, left me. And now it hurts. It all began during a battle. She was in danger and I saved her. In that moment, all I could see was her. Like the whole world just faded away. We barely talked after that. Maybe 2 or 3 times tops. But I knew we were meant for each other. That feeling, it was real. You can't just say it wasn't just because I don't quite remember her face. That's crazy. And I can't even recognize faces. Like, I also struggle with faces. But you talk to her 2 or 3 times max. My heart, it hurts so bad. My heart's been shattered since Nia and I broke up. Nothing can make me feel better. Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't remember. Was it... I'm gonna go with mending elixir. No, not comfort. Mending. Okay, Hexa, Glowfly. Small, moderate. Hexa. Oh, mending. Okay, small amount of Hexa. Glowfly, 2. Glowfly. Oh, for Wolftail, 2, right? Low heat. Craft. Brewing. Mending elixir, a potion that helps the patients open their heart and rediscover the joy of conversation. Used to treat unfriending pox. Okay, I messed that one up. I don't remember. Like, what is all this? Hold on. Can I exit out? No. Wait, can I just... I need to do the Heartman Serum. And then can I exit out of this? No. Okay, hold on. Small amount of Hexa flowers. Small amount of Glowfly fruit. Hexa flowers. Glowfly. Large amount of Wolftail. And then... low heat. Brewing. A potion that gets even the most broken heart beating again. Used to treat lovelorn lurgy. Huh? Use. Healed! Yay! My heart, it doesn't seem to ache anymore. I feel better now. Yeah. My heart has always been beating strong like this. And it wasn't because of Nia that it was beating so fast. It's because of a fantasy I made up. When the fantasy shattered, it felt like my whole heart shattered with it. But it was never real to begin with. You nailed the diagnosis and gave the right potion. Just like that, the patient's back in one piece. Treatment complete. I feel much better. So the relationship, it was all in my head. Just like the pain I felt. Well, maybe not all in your head. You and Nia had something. I mean, from a certain angle, you kinda weren't. Wow, you're terrible at comforting people. I would never say that. What do you expect? I've never been in love. Brandon, if you like, I could arrange you a meeting with Nia. Really? I might actually see her again? Of course. Neither of you did anything wrong. You just got a little carried away, that's all. Actually, I think this might be a chance for the two of you to really get to know each other and maybe fall in love for real this time. You know, I was looking at her recipe earlier and it got me thinking. Compared to all those rosy dreams and dramatic fantasies, reality can be a little boring. But it's only when you plant your feet in reality that genuine feelings have a chance to grow. Take you and Nia. Sure, things got a little delusional later on, but it all started with something real. You saving her like a hero. Her medicine wasn't here to crush your dreams. It's here to give you the courage to start over. That's how I see it. Yeah, I get it now. Thanks, Sarah. And thank you, Magister. I think I finally have the courage to confront the past. But I'm not quite ready to start over with Nia. I'll take a bit more time to myself together. And when I'm ready, I'll tell her how I really feel. Thanks for everything, Captain Indris. I'm ready to return to duty. Wasn't much trouble, really. Though the crying and moping did get a bit loud. I'll admit I didn't understand most of it. But hey, if you stop crying, then we're good. Just be more careful with your next relationship, alright? Faye, do you think there's a potion that could fix Indris' stone-cold heart? Guy never flinches at anything. Sadly, no such potion exists. What a shame. If there was, I bet all of Salforan would line up just to see Indris tear up. I mean, he did. You guys missed a chance. Because when Felly died, we all saw it. Nia and Brendan were deeply caught up in a romantic fantasies about each other. After analyzing their symptoms, you prepared a recipe that gave them the courage to embrace reality. Walk around. Walk around, walk around. As more and more patients recover under your care, fewer turn up to seek treatment. With no patients to see you today, you decided to take a walk with Zara. No patients today, might as well take a walk. Leave your safety to me. I'll be your personal bodyguard. Heroic itch. Ha! Watch this guy, big guy. What are you doing? That's not a toy. That thing's alive. Get back, it's dangerous. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, look around. What is wisdom? Everyone okay? That's so scary. You kids are insane. What made you think that was part of your little pretend game? One wrong move and it could have eaten you whole. I'm sorry. It was just so scary. I didn't want to be an adventurer anymore. Adventurer? Yeah, everyone's been talking about going to the surface for big adventures. Fighting wicked cat witches, mutated old mages, evil hypogeans, becoming great heroes. Since when are mages the villains? That's not the point. And you, could you be any more childish sometimes? Me? Zara? You don't insult me, I'm the one helping you. Listen here, kiddo. I used to play make-believe too. Sword fights in the alley, magic battles in the garden, all of it. But we kept it safe. We did it in parks, courtyards, places with grown-ups around. And we never picked fights with actual monsters. I know. I used to be cautious too. But somehow, the more people talked about the surface, the more I started to feel like a real adventurer. Suddenly, everything felt exciting instead of scary. That doesn't sound normal. Do you think this could be a new illness? Better get her home for now. Yeah, and on the way, we should check around to see if this is happening to other kids too. If it's a real condition, we can't be the only affected. Escort her home. Moonlift shaft. Look around, look around. I'm the Dragon Slayer. Imagine, that's crazy. Mr. Indris is amazing. I like how it has music notes. I wonder how that sounds. Mr. Indris is amazing. Let's eat first. Natto, natto. I'm the Dragon Slayer. What business do you mortals have with a great hero? I'm the chosen one. Even dragons bow before me. I am invincible. Are you Borna's brother? Your sister just... My princess, with your blessing, I shall conquer the continent. Wait, your brother is not... I think in his case, it might be worse than ours. We just daydream about going to the surface. Imagine some battles and a few victories. Maybe what the scenery is like up there. That's about it. But he really thinks he's already made it. Like he's gone on an epic adventure and come back as a great hero or something. I will forge a new future for Salforan. I am the hero. But he's not the only one. Some kids even believe they're Indris's alternate personas or whatever. Yep, this is officially an illness. Let's snap him out of it first. Right. I remember how you talked to Nia back to her senses, though this one looks much tougher nut to crack. Advise Gareth. A hero fears nothing. I am the Dragon Slayer. You sure don't look like one. So what do dragons look like? Huh? Sort of like bats? Or was it sand beasts? Anyway, that's not important. Dragons are symbols. What matters is, I'm here to save the world. I seriously doubt that. What world have you saved exactly? Well, you know, the one, I mean... Have you been to the flower bed on the next street over? I fixed it. The world is more of a broad term, but I really am a hero. Wow, you're committed to this. When did you become a hero? Let's see. I wanted to be one a few days ago, but today is when I became one. Sure, I only became a hero today, but the spirit's been there all along. Did something happen today? Sounds pretty sudden. Why did you decide to be a hero today? Nothing major, just a tiny problem, but I'm a hero, and heroes solve problems, so nothing to worry about. A hero should solve their own problems with their own strength. What kind of problem? My little brother's missing. I think I finally snapped out of it. You're back? Are you feeling okay? You were saying something about our little brother just now. Right, our little brother Gerald. He's disappeared. Whoa, slow down. Your little brother? Yeah, Gerald, the youngest of us three. Unlike me and Bona, he gets shy and scared easily. He's terrified of anything even close to danger. Whenever we'd talk about the surface, he'd cover his ears and hide in the closet. Later, he just started locking himself in his room. I would too if my family was delusional. Today, Bona and I caught up planning another adventure. Probably got too loud. When I went to check on him, he was gone. Not in the closet? Not in the house? Nope. I checked every cabinet, every drawer. Searched the whole room. No sign of him. And Gerald's scared of the outside world. He wouldn't just wander off. So that's why you didn't come adventuring with us today. It wasn't just that. The more I searched, the more helpless I felt. And then this weird idea popped into my head. If I were one of those heroes from the legend, maybe I'd be able to find him and fix everything. And then, you saw what happened to that. Meanwhile, your sister almost got eaten by a monster while playing with other kids. But I get it. Being a big brother's tough. And maybe you were not exactly at your best either. Let's find Gerald first. Good idea. You two stay here. We'll go look for your brother, got it? Got it. I'll keep an eye on Bona. Please bring him back safely. Let's use magic to scan for traces. I wonder if Gerald's just tired of them. Those are his footprints. He went that way. Mr. Indris is amazing. All my efforts were in vain. The footprints stop here. Let's cast that spell again. We can't stay here anymore. Got it. He's nearby. Let's split up and search. Alright. I'll check this side, you check the other. Oops, wrong thing. Mr. Indris is amazing. Poor kid's scared out of his mind. I found him. He's completely shaken up. People with weapons, it's so scary. He's quite the runner. I think he's afraid of you. I'm gonna say this. I noticed something while tracking him. He kept moving toward darker places. Alright, Gerald. Don't be scared. Your brother and sister sent me to find you. I knew it! Another adventurer! You're gonna drag me to the surface, aren't you? I don't want to go. I just want to go home. You really hate the surface. Yeah, probably from hearing his siblings yammer about the adventures and monsters up there. And I think he's also sensitive to bright light. Even lightly lit places made him anxious. Poor kid. Let's just try to calm him down for now. Face of tearful, timid little boy, you and Zara are totally out of your depth. You rack your brain and pull out every trick, magic, wild stories, whatever it takes, until the boy finally stops bawling. He's finally asleep. I hope I'll never have to go through something like that again. I wish I could just forget it all. But one thing's clear. For every kid who's dreaming of adventures, there's another one scared stiff by it. And this is not a permanent fix. You can tell he's still scared. If we don't do something about it soon, he might end up too afraid to leave his house. We need to take this seriously. I'll take him home when he's still asleep. Let's meet back at the clinic later and see if we can figure something out. I'm just like you, you're just like me. There's somewhere else we'd rather be. Somewhere that's ours, somewhere that dreams come true. Yes, I am a girl like you. You return to the clinic, a little tired after a day of chasing hyper kids around in circles. Thinking about the children's symptoms gave you a few ideas, but for now you're still missing the herbs you need to test them out. Not long after, Zara returns to the clinic. I'm back. The kid's safe at home, and I brought back some new herbs too. I dropped Gerald off at his sibling's place, and then stopped by the garden on the way back to grab these. New herbs? I haven't figured out a recipe yet. Maybe we didn't use the right herbs before? Anyway, this one's a new strain, fresh from the garden. I also asked around a bit. Turns out it's not just kids getting these weird illnesses. Lots of adults are showing symptoms too. Remember that guy going on about life on the surface? Yeah, he caused the whole scene not long ago. Then there's another extreme. Some people are saying we should just blow up the surface entrance and be done with it. The illness is messing with their heads. Their radical thinking caused this illness. Hard to say. I've never heard anything quite like this before. Why? Why is Y green and nothing else? Why is it only happening in South Foreign anyway? Seriously, what's going on? Anyway, I'll leave the herbs to you. Please try to come up with something. And just while we're talking, Indris has already rounded up 3 more people claiming to be his heroic disciples. From what you've seen in the kid, the root of the illness seems to be a lie and tug of war between longing for the surface and clinging to life underground. Some people have already thrown themselves in wild fantasies, convinced they're heroes or adventurers out to perform miracles. Others have gone the opposite way, retreating underground, hiding in their homes, and shutting out the world entirely. You decide to use what's available in the garden to prepare a recipe for them. First off, no matter the treatment, you'll need the etching iris Zara brought back. The herb represents the longing for freedom, which is always something good to have. For the adventurer, happy dreamers, toss in some wolf tails and rot sludge to help them stay grounded. For the anxious shut-ins, you'll need some parasol mushrooms and flame fern, something to rekindle their curiosity and help them feel joy again. You learned the recipe for Adventurer's Potion and Dream Potion. Lately, the call to explore the surface is gaining traction across South Foreign. Are you drawn to the sunshine, eager to embark on your own epic adventure? It's a worthy dream, but just be careful not to let fantasy overshadow reality. For patients who simply enjoy collecting a lot of gear and dressing up like adventurers, they need the Pack Rat Potion, which contains okay, I'm not gonna read all that. This potion helps patients stay level-headed, face reality, and properly prepare for the journey ahead. For patients fantasizing about being heroes, they need Glory Brew. This potion helps patients retain the courage to forge their own legend without being trapped in delusions. The herbs above must be simmered over low heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. Drink this potion before your adventure begins. Dream potion. Just as some dream of exploring the surface, others long for nothing but a quiet life at home. However, it's important to stay mindful if such desires begin to disrupt daily life. For patients who simply dislike going out, so much that even seeking treatment requires great effort, they need the Wanderlust elixir. This potion lifts their spirits and helps them rediscover the joy of going outside. For patients experiencing overwhelming panic about the outside world, they need the open door filter, which contain... Okay, so this potion helps ease their anxiety completely, replacing it with feelings of happiness and curiosity. The above herbs must be boiled over high heat to ensure the potion's full effectiveness. The choice between adventure and peaceful life at your home is yours to make. However, if excessive anxiety or fear starts to interfere with your daily life, a potion might be just the remedy you need. Imagine if this was real. Like, imagine if we could just make the dream potions. That'd be great. Like the open door filter and the Wanderlust elixir. That'd be great. And even the ones before. Perfect. With these recipes, we can cure all those self-declared heroes, dragon incarnations, divine favorites, and the conveniently amnesiac magisters. That's crazy. Technically, we are also yes, we are also and we have amnesia as well. What was that? That last part sounds weird. I'm gonna say that. Weird? How? That's exactly the kind of persona people give themselves when trying to think they're the hero of some epic story. Anyway, those types are easy to deal with. Just get them to take their medicine and they'll be back to normal. The real trouble is with those who won't even go outside. What a headache. Southbourne already have its fair share of shut-ins. Now it's almost impossible to tell who's actually sick. Sure, they're not out there causing trouble like the wannabe adventurers, but it's really an illness messing with their lives. We can't just ignore it. Only one thing to do, start investigating. And whether it takes charm, trickery, or good fashion force, we will get that medicine down their throats. You're scarily good at this. Try brewing potions while listening to the parade of I'm a chosen hero stories. Trust me, you'll lose your patience real fast. I actually like that Zara is a little bit more a part of this story because, one, I love her design. Two, she's kind of funny. Like, she's kind of funny. Like, for real, for real. Among the children, some fantasized about going on adventures, while some were fearful of the idea. After analyzing their symptoms, you prepared a recipe that addressed their issues. Alright. And so I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I'ma show you tonight. I'm alright. I'm just fine. I'm just like getting things ready, and I want to get rid of this check because I don't actually like seeing the check. But you see what I mean? Like the other outfit that the other outfits people have, they have like a more decorated top. I just wish we had a more decorated top too. We only got this like headpiece for the noble outfit. Oh, and Felly's mushroom cap. I don't have an outfit, but I kind of want to wear this. Do I have a bright blue outfit? But I'ma show you tonight. I'm alright. I'm just fine. This kind of has like the essence of what we would want for this outfit. What outfit is this? Elegant robe. This robe is meticulously crafted from fine fabric. I kind of want to just go with this to like honor Felly. I'm gonna remove this like headpiece. Show you tonight. I'm alright. Oh, but now my face feels kind of bare. It's fine. Just for a little bit, to honor Felly. And so what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves. And I'ma show you tonight. I'm alright. I'm just fine. And it is time to raid. So we will be raiding out to nobody is playing AFK Journey, why don't we go to Lillian Brownie Art, who's doing Just Chatting, and they're an artist and they do amazing work, like literally like Renaissance era type work, like really good, like hyper, or maybe even like semi-realistic work. But thank you to everyone who came and who is still here. Thank you so much. Love you guys and stay sweet. See you next time. Wednesday we're going to be playing Mabinogi if you guys want to join in on that. If not, next week we'll also be doing AFK Journey as well. See you next time. Love you guys. Stay sweet. Bye. Bye bye.